This week on Tech Trends, I chat with an IT professionals on ways to deepen the technology sector as well as support startups working hard to make a difference. Today's tech tips is on how to turn off your location history on Google. Welcome to the show. I'm Chukwemeka Agbata. Let's kick off the show with some tech news and updates.
Virtual reality is an immersive type of reality technology and can convince the human brain that it is somewhere it really is not. It creates a virtual environment and presents it to the senses, giving individuals an experience of actually being on ground. The VR headsets work like magic. You put them on like goggles and the next thing you see yourselves in a completely different world. And guess what? It's in 3D.
The thing about it is, when you're in that world, I mean, if you look around, let's say it was a 360 photograph of this room we were in, the person would see exactly what you would see when you look around, look up, look down, look behind you. So a fully immersive experience that can literally transport you to another place. In 2016, which is when we started, there was a lot of noise being made about it being the year of virtual reality. And certainly in the 2 to 3 years running up to that, we'd seen a lot of talk about the technology. It was an emerging technology, but it was now moving into the mass consumer space. And that presented a real opportunity. It was an opportunity for everybody to start to play around with it, figure out what they can do with it. And nobody had really defined it yet. So if there was a time to get involved, that was it. And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to provide access to people to this technology so that if you were even remotely interested or curious, or you had an idea, that you could use VR to solve, you would have the possibility to do so.
In Yabokon Valley, Lagos, Imisi 3D Creation Lab focuses on building an extended reality ecosystem for Nigerians. Here, we get to see the room scale or PC-powered head-mount display, which gives a user 6 degrees of freedom.
As with any new technology, one of the major things we try to do is evangelism. We want to get out there and get people to know what VR is, to believe in it. And the thing about virtual reality, you can talk until you're blue in the face, but people probably won't get it. It's only when they actually try it out and then, the world opens up. So we do a lot of that, just getting people to engage with the technology in some form or the other. Then, as you can imagine, there are infrastructure issues. The hardware is not very easy to come by here, especially when you're looking at much more advanced virtual reality, devices like the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive, and the kind of VR-ready PCs they require. That equipment's not so much run-of-the-mill. So that's a challenge sometimes. And then, of course, as with an emerging technology like this, there's a reliance on things like the internet. So, as good as that can be, we need it to be.
With the aid of controllers, which represent hands in the virtual world, and base station, which act as sensors, a user's hand movement and position in space can be tracked. Although it's high cost, setting up and not being able to use it when desired can be discouraging. But to the rescue comes mobile VR headsets. Now, anyone can experience this technology with the advent of Google Cardboard and Gear VR. All that's needed is a mobile phone. The mobile VR headset has its own limitations. It gives just 3 degrees of freedom and can only track head rotation or movement. Some of them are inbuilt and use a controller, but only with limited functions. The application potentials of VR are numerous, from movies to art to gaming, storytelling and the likes. Virtual reality could be one of the most interesting technologies to have happened.